Hello, my name is Paul Strawford. I was born in England in 1958, so I'm 59 and a few months old, and I left England unofficially in 1979 and officially in 1988.
So you left England and came to Malaysia.
No, I left England and I went to China.
Oh, you went to China first. Alright. Okay. So, back where you were raised in the UK, which is during the 1960s and 1970s. So can you tell me, describe the lifestyle back in the 60s and 70s in the UK?
Okay, I come from a very small village, so a pretty quiet lifestyle. I went to musical schools from the age of 4 to 13, so they were more musical oriented. So we had orchestras and brass bands, so I played the violin, the euphonium and the clarinet during school. And then at 13, for high school, that was a more sports oriented thing, and I more or less gave up playing musical instruments, which I regret.
Okay. So I heard back in the 60s and 70s there was a lot of nice classical music that I heard before, and there's a lot of different, mostly the genre is all about rock and jazz. So can you tell me more about these types of music?
Okay. At school it was real classical music, Mozart, Beethoven, that sort of thing. And then at home, the Beatles, early 60s were just coming out, people like that, so there would always be what then was called rock music on the radio, mainly British, some Elvis, but mainly British bands. And then from about the age of 11, 12 is when I really got into music. So like hearing my first David Bowie song was an absolute life-changing revelation. Where I lived, within a 10-mile area, there were people like John Bonham, who's the drummer of Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant, singer of Led Zeppelin. They all lived in the same area. Roy Wood of Wizard. So there was a lot of musical influence of all types. A lot of the pubs were still playing what they would call traditional jazz 2 or 3 times a week. And then Fridays and Saturdays there would be a lot of live rock bands as well. So for someone who likes music, it was actually a very good place to grow up.
Alright, so why did you listen to music?
It was incredibly influential. Until the age of around 11, the main influences are parents, school and church, and then basically music told you something else.
Told you something else. Like how did it affect your life?
Better.
Alright, yeah. So how did it affect your point of view in life?
Oh, dramatically. I went from being a small-minded kid to someone who expected a lot more from life.
Right.
Simple as that. Gave me expectations.
Right, what kind of expectation?
Expectation of something better than a small village life. That it was possible to do something better. That I didn't have to live in a small village all my life. I think compared to today, music back then, the lyrics were very important. The music was there to support the lyrics, and I think if you look at what people do today, they don't really listen to the lyrics properly, or the lyrics just don't mean anything. So definitely there was always a message that people could interpret in different ways depending on their own thought patterns and their own positive or negative thoughts. So I think extremely influential, absolutely changed it took me away from a what I would call the general English education, because I missed the classical English education by about 1 or 2 years because the government changed everything. So a lot of the lyrics basically encouraged you to think. They gave you more references to books or films that could basically expand your learning a lot better than any school. And I would say, if it came to research, finding out something, I would run to the encyclopedia far more because of what I heard in a song than anything that ever happened at school.
Do you think music can bring people together, like bring peace to them?
Yes, if it's given a chance. I do think it can bring people together. It can bring people together for peace, it can bring people together for war, but definitely it can motivate people. I think if you look at the Hitlers and the Mussolinis, they're known for being able to speak and to basically control large masses of people, and definitely music can do the same thing, definitely.
Okay. Over all these years, music has been evolving into a different kind of music. So what do you think about this evolution of music until now?
I think the evolution of movement stopped.
Stopped?
Yes.
Till which point?
I think it started slowing down in the 90s and it's just got worse from then on in, because I don't see, in the 60s there were messages of anti-war, of peace, of a better world, and I don't see that in modern music. Modern music to me is just commercial. It's purely to make money. And most of the time it's not even the people writing the lyrics or singing the songs that are making the money. But what I grew up with and what I still listen to is people that wrote music that meant something to them, or what they wanted, their aspirations, and they put their own music to it and they sang their own music, whereas today someone could write a song in India and someone in England could sing the song and it means nothing. And I think that comes across in the way they deliver it, the passion is not there.
So, right now modern music doesn't even give any messages on this thing? Okay.
Not that I can really tell. Not as strongly as things that I used to listen
it's not,
to.
and messages that not as mature as the classical one?
No, I don't. To me, no, my opinion is no. Not at all. People are scared and everybody has to be politically correct. So no one can really say what they want to say.
Right, so you've been in Malaysia for quite a long time. So have you listened to any Malaysian music, like modern or traditional Malaysian music? And what do you think about that?
I wouldn't say I've sat down and listened to it. I would say I'm aware of it. I don't like the commercial Malaysian music, but I don't like commercial music of any country. I would say the only truly indigenous music in Asia that I've listened to and liked is Igorot music from the Philippines. Which is incredibly hard to find. I'm sure there is similar in Malaysia, I just don't know where, what and how to find it.
I see. Right.
But definitely that sort of ethnic music that's got a really powerful primal beat to it. I'm sure it exists somewhere, I just haven't come across it.
I see, alright. Okay.
I should include the alley cats. I've heard the
alley cats, yeah, the alley cats. Yeah, the Malaysian have the alley cats.
Yeah, I did see the alley cats live once.
And how was it?
They did good covers. They had a lot of passion. They were obviously enjoying themselves. It would be hard to describe them as world class, but they were better than small town. So I mean, pretty good. With limited facilities, I think they did a great job.
Yeah, and it's also like kind of sad that some of the members had passed on.
We all age.
Yeah.
We all age.
Some of them got beaten up. One of them got beaten up. Yeah, that's what I heard.
I can't remember. I know two I think have passed away.
Yeah, so far. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
That was very easy. Thank you very much.